It's been a weird week, so I'm gonna do Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in one video, one clip. And okay, let's see. Thursday, back there. I sold my bike, my motorcycle, which was kind of devastating in a way. Well, it wasn't like someone died or something. It wasn't like the guy I sold it to. Like he had two bikes already, so he was like I knew he's gonna take care of it and everything. Like it's not like that. And I think like for me, that motorcycle had become so personal. Like in my like for me, it was my first ever vehicle, and the trips I've done, just me and that bike, there's been so many. It's been become such part of me, that bike. And the reason I was selling it is because I can't really have it where in the next place that where I'm moving this next month, because like, well, the parking is like 200 Swedish crowns per day, 24 hours. So so that's a bit too much. I can't really afford it at the moment, right? So I had to sell it, and I could use the money to reinvest, which I have done. And so it was like the practically the most sane thing to do. But and it's good. It's a good thing that I did it, but it was still very fucking emotional for me, which might sound weird to some people, I guess. But for me, it was like not very well. It kind of sucked. I shed a tear about it and everything. So basically, what I did with what I've done now with the money is some of it has gone into Go Mining, the site that I showed you before in the last video. I think it was in the last video. Yeah, probably. So I upgraded my miner. So now I get like way more Bitcoin, which is gonna generate like a lot more, which is kind of good. So, and for disclosure, the first miner engine I put in was like $22, I think, and now I put in for how much was it? Like $1,500 instead, and upgraded it that much, and it got from level 1 to level 32. And everything I'm making, like mining there now, is like put back into the mining. So it's just day by day, it just keeps upgrading itself. So eventually, it's gonna be like give a pretty good pay. That was weird. It's gonna be giving like a good payout day by day in about a year. I think it's totally paid off, and then it should be like generating pretty much quite a lot of it. And yeah, so that was Thursday. And then on Friday, I had the meeting with and with the what are they called? With wait, I'm sorry. I'm just so tired today. Friday, I had a meeting with the startup company about with healthcare Heal, and it was a good meeting. Like practically, it was a very good meeting. We had some laughs, we had some fun. It was fun to see them again, and like I kind of like working with them. Like they're two good dudes or women, but I like like working with them. They're nice people, and but it has become pretty clear to me that they don't want to like since the last meeting. They also explained like why they don't want to have like um, part ownership or anything like that. Just one of them is actually owning the company, and the other one has their own company, and I should have, and they'd like me to have one company by myself too. And I can't really dispute that. If that's the way they want to have it, let's go for it. That might be a blessing in disguise for my sake, because I've realized something too. These people are not go-getters. They are very competent in their fields and they know like what they're doing, but they're not go-getters in like general life. Like it's more like halting and then stopping and thinking about stuff instead of just doing. And I'm a bit different there. I'm just going like let's do this and see what happens, and then do the next thing and see what happens. Like that's pretty way my way of thinking. And I think that's better. Like I think my way of thinking is better. But anyway, so we had a meeting with them, and we did a time plan and priority plan for like the upcoming uh, period of this. They are taking a vacation now this summer in July. So pretty much what we're gonna do now is like one commercial video, and then we're gonna do like after they come back this autumn, we're gonna start making a course and filming that course and everything. And that might also generate me some money because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get, well, I'm gonna demand it too because I'm gonna make the entire course, and they're gonna do the content of it, but I'm gonna create like the videos and everything. So basically, they are gonna do. So I'm gonna like have part profit in that course. That is, and then we're gonna try and push that product and best as we can, right? After that, we're gonna go back into making YouTube videos and start probably gonna try and get like the YouTube platform going, so they can start making like we can start making content regularly and get people in that way, so we can do the free marketing stuff, right? And after that, we don't know, I guess. So this coming week, I'm gonna like plan a video, a commercial, and we did talk about it like a little first, and I came up with a pretty good idea. I think they really like the idea too, and so we're gonna do that. And there's currently a big strike in Sweden. I think there's 2,000 people in entire Sweden that are on strike in healthcare, like the nurses and stuff, because they have had horrific terms, working terms and shit, which is weird in Sweden that you have, because we have pretty good terms like in general, but they've had like ever since Corona, like they stepped up in Corona, but during the COVID and everything, but after that it hasn't really gotten like a lot better. So yeah, I get why they're on strike, but because they are on strike, everyone's mind in society, like the eyes, everyone's eyes for healthcare has like opened up. Like it's a bit more on everyone's mind, right? So we kind of want to push some kind of commercial right now. Like that would have been best if we had done that 2 weeks ago or something. But it is what it is, and we're moving forward. So I kind of want to get that stuff done, pretty done quickly, and then we're gonna have the commercial running whilst they're on vacation, which is funny. But we're gonna, and I think that's a smart move because then we're gonna create this. Oh, they can't. They are not here because they are. So as soon as something is less accessible, it feels like it's more valuable, right? And private healthcare in Sweden is seen a bit. We have free healthcare, right? And that's a given for us. So why would you pay for and pay a lot for private healthcare? But then if we make the private healthcare even more valuable and people putting money into it is like, it would be amazing, right? So basically, it might turn out to be good that they're on vacation for that if that people come in there. I don't know, but that's part of the psychology, I guess. Anyway, so considering the thing that I'm gonna be like a business owner and have like a consultation role towards them with them, and it's also a good thing for me because looking at it like objectively and practical, I'm still gonna like I get a chance to work with a company and making their marketing, and having that in my backpack and then going to other companies and say like if I succeed with this, like, and then I can show that to other companies, that's gonna be golden instead of like going first hand into another company. That's because that's probably gonna be hard to like convince someone else to pay me a lot of money to like make their marketing better, right? Because what experience do I have except for my own uh, previous Twitch channel, that is, um, which is a good resume to be honest. But yeah, anyway, so and I also need to make them more, since I'm not gonna be part of the company like in that, like I'm not gonna own, I need to make them more dependent on me in the for the future. Because once everything gets going, how do I make it so like I still generate money from them when they make money? And I mean, business is business, and I can't take it for given that I am just gonna be there forever. But I kind of want to have a foot in there somewhere and see what happens, basically. Uh, so that's pretty much been on my mind a bit. And also, what else I need to invest the money I got from the bike, where I need to invest that money. Basically, from for now, I'm gonna put some of it into the Börslabbet, the stocks, and see what how that works out. And I've picked a program where it's like you switch stocks every 3 months just to see how it like turns out and stuff like that. And I'm gonna reinvest there. Probably the merrier. The better it gets. Hopefully it gets good. Then I'm gonna continue with Börslabbet, but I'm gonna give them like 3 months to actually see what happens and see how good it is or how bad it is. So that's pretty much what's been going on my mind. So I haven't actually done a lot of work these 3 days, like especially today, but I've just had so much to think about and like come to terms with. Like I don't own a bike anymore, which is devastating for me, and I don't have and I'm not gonna be part owner in that company. So how do I make them more dependent on me? And here's the thing, like making them more dependent on me, it feels like a snaky move for me, but it's not really. It's just reality. Because the thing is, I like these people, but I also know they will like likely cut me out if I'm not making any money for them, right? I don't have value, so I need to increase my value to a certain point where they don't want to get rid of me, right? And so that's kind of how the business works in my head. Like I need to be more valuable to them than they are to me for me to like put demands on them, right? And at the moment, I am very valuable to them, but they are also very valuable to me. But once I get going with other companies, they are not gonna be that valuable to me. So I guess it's a bit of a horse race, and we'll see what happens. I guess in the upcoming year, because there's gonna be a lot of development there. Hopefully, mostly from my side, I guess. And okay, let's go to Saturday. Saturday, I've done nothing. I got back into. I've started eating keto, the carnivore diet, not keto diet. The carnivore diet, just you eat only meat, right? And this Monday, I also think I'm thinking about like starting like doing a water fasting, like for a week, just because I have these um, inflammation marks uh, on my hands and like arms and shit, which is kind of I hate it, and they itch a lot. So I thought like, and they got better with the carnivore diet, but carnivore diet is very expensive, and I don't want to put that much money into it. So I kind of want to get rid of it, and I think, what I've read up about it is that, let's see, water fasting is like exceptional, exceptionally good for making that happen. So that's what I'm gonna do, hopefully, and hopefully I make it through. Like I don't feel like doing it. Like now, I feel very energyless. I don't feel like I can't take on anything at the moment. But I think it's because I've had so much on my mind, and I think like selling my bike was like very emotional for me. And like every once in a while, I think it's good to like just respect your body, because if I were you to just to like get up now and get going, I don't think I would have had been very efficient or like progressive at all. I think I would have been like very was stumbling and then losing motivation and shit. Actually, this is helping me a lot. I feel it like now since starting this just talking. This has been like I've realized how emotional it actually was to sell the bike. But yeah, I guess that's what it is. So these videos are helping me a lot, and I'm kind of loving it. Just getting everything out there and thinking out loud for myself. So thank you, YouTube, I guess, for allowing me to just make these videos and talk out. It's a good stuff. Now, was there anything else? No. That was pretty much it, I think. Yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.